Howdy y'all, I'm from Texas. My name is Hans Hammer.
My name is Jamie Thobert.
My name is Andrea Guerrero.
My name is Nakia Young.
My name is Melissa Hurst, and this is my journey to Branch Ambassador.
When I learned I was going to be an ambassador, I felt more like, oh, so now everyone's going to know what I'm going through. The pressure, the teller side would look at you mostly like, oh man, you need to come on this side. And then the banker side would be like, no, you need to come help us. So it was a juggle being Middle Earth.
Initially, I just didn't understand what the role really was or what the company's end game was as far as moving everybody into this one role.
I was so nervous, to have the responsibility of taking a customer from beginning to end in the branch.
I kind of felt like I was taking a step backward because I had been a UBA, got promoted to banker, and then I felt like I was going back into basically the same role that I had just come from.
I felt very comfortable because I knew that this was a position that I had already became. I was a UBA, so now I was able to share that position with all my other associates as well.
At the time, some classes filled up more than others, and there wasn't an available class to take for that until the following month.
That small business class, no matter how long of a class it was, I still couldn't get it.
When we did the role playing, it was always the perfect scenario with the customer, and that's not how it is in the branch.
I would say find a mentor and getting with them and trying to understand more of the role, pick their brain, ask questions all the time to better help yourself and be great within role.
Jumping in with your peers and observing, getting feedback from them, and really just taking ownership of your learning it really is going to determine how far you go. It has to do a lot with mindset and being open to change and embracing change and realizing that things aren't always going to stay the same and we have to be adaptable to new situations.
Just knowing that it's a very mobile role. It's not a role that's stationary or meant for you to just stay at the teller line the whole time.
People that come back to see specifically you, they're like, hey, I want Hans, or I'm going to wait for Hans even if it takes an hour to get through. So that's kind of encouraging that you're doing something right or you build a connection.
The community events and extra things that I get to be involved with, being on the committee for the BRG, putting together a program for veterans.
So when I need help, the best resource, use a person. If they're busy, then I would go to Pinpoint. Or I would just, I don't know. If they're taking too long and I need an answer now, sometimes I would use Basil.
Yeah, so I think Skills Framework is really good because there's just so many things out there to work on, and it really helps you hone in and figure out which ones are you really focusing on and that you want to develop.
My scariest moments is whenever that customer comes and sits at my desk and they're like, oh, I need to open a state account. The first thing I do is because the customer don't know, I don't know. So I pull up Pinpoint and get my resources, and then I chat my associates next to me like, hey, I need help.
So the biggest fear pretty much is getting something important like a business account or an estate completely wrong and you have to redo it or they have to shut it down. I had a second pair of eyes checking. Does this look good? Until I got comfortable enough, especially with business accounts. As soon as they come in, I think they might be okay. Let me get a second opinion.
I guess it would probably be confrontation with angry customers. Our branch manager is not always here. We kind of take more of a leadership role.
I think it just took practice with the wording and how we were approaching the conversation in a manner that they felt like they were being taken care of.
Don't take things personal. You might have bad customers. You might just get annoyed with your coworker sometimes because you're there forever. It's a busy day. You guys are short-staffed.
Never stop learning. Have an open mind.
Ask your peers for feedback. You may think you're doing really well at something, but maybe it could be an opportunity, and your peers may be able to offer insight into that.
Reaching out to your peers or finding a mentor. We have a mentorship program that there are people that you can reach out to as far as being proficient within this role and taking your skills to the next level.
I've gotten really good at finding those different opportunities in the community to go out and volunteer, and also encouraging my peers to come with me to do those things and getting them out there as well.
To see if I can inspire others around me. That's the biggest goal for me.
My ambassador superpower is running around the branch. Not like a chicken with a head count, but just making sure both sides are good.
Make that really good connection with the customer and they want to help them every time. It's like, aha, I got it. I finally got it. Like, I'm good at this.
One role. I mean, one role just means that everyone will be able to take their own personality and apply it, taking the customer from like the platform to the teller side and vice versa. So you're able to build a whole seamless connection.
Being knowledgeable of not just one aspect of working in a branch, but all aspects. I believe that it could be an exceptional role to be in. It's just getting everybody on that same page and understanding what the role should be.